Carolyn, you're a world-leading authority on Parkinson's disease. Welcome to NeuRA. Please give me an idea of how much of a problem Parkinson's disease is worldwide.
Well, thanks, Carole. It's nice to be here. But Parkinson's disease is, one of the major health challenges of the 21st century. It's the commonest movement disorder that affects our society. It's a neurodegenerative condition which affects over 100,000 Australians, and treatments are available. But the challenges of trying to protect those patients from progressing from their illness is still an unmet clinical need.
And then how does this link to your other work on mitochondrial disease? There's a connection, presumably.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as opposed to Parkinson's disease, which is a common disease, mitochondrial disease is a rare genetic disorder. But the fundamental problem with both conditions are that the mitochondria are impaired in function. So mitochondrial disease is due to problems in the mitochondrial function. And so patients have problems with energy supply, which is what the purpose of mitochondria are. In Parkinson's disease, one of the first problems that occurs to the brain cells that are affected in Parkinson's disease is the cells lose their energy. They lose their mitochondrial function. And so by understanding how mitochondrial function works in both patients with primary mitochondrial diseases and those people who have disorders where the mitochondrial function is impaired as a secondary part of the process, then we can actually help both diseases by improving or concentrating on trying to improve the function of mitochondria.
I understand. Sounds like a perfect marriage. So you've recently relocated to NeuRA and you're bringing most of your research and clinical team with you. This is going to involve complicated appointments at NeuRA, at the University of New South Wales, at the Prince of Wales Hospital. How do you see that unfolding and what do you hope to bring to the Randwick Health and Innovation Precinct?
Yeah, thanks. Well, I mean, that's obviously exciting. Being able to bring a clinical team over and a research team over, which tightly interact with each other, is a wonderful opportunity. And very grateful for the campus to have that vision that translational research is something that needs to be invested in. So by bringing in the clinical team, obviously we'll be interacting with, Prince of Wales, South Eastern Health Service, which will be great. And we're all we have been working in a local health district anyway. And then to integrate so closely with greater proximity with the research team is going to be a wonderful opportunity and will improve the interaction between both the clinicians and the scientists from both ends.
So let's break this down into real impact terms. What's one of the new therapeutic approaches that you're working on for Parkinson's and what will it achieve?
Well, one of my favourite topics, Carole. So what we're trying to do is use a method to improve mitochondrial function to slow down the process of neurodegeneration. What we've discovered is a way to provide a sustainable, renewable source of energy by overexpressing a protein which improves mitochondrial quality and function. This hinges on a protein called NIX, and by overexpressing that, we know that some patients with genetic forms of Parkinson's disease can actually improve and prevent themselves from having Parkinson's disease. We're now going to apply this to neurons that we grow in the dish and also into models of Parkinson's disease so that we can develop a safe therapy for treating patients with Parkinson's disease. And so this has been really a lovely fusion between our understandings of mitochondrial function that we've learned from patients who don't have good mitochondrial function and then apply it to other neurodegenerative conditions like Parkinson's disease.
And you're that rare wonder, both a clinician and a scientist. So what part do clinical trials play in your research?
Well, clinical trials are the great way that we can offer new treatments to patients with clinical problems. So it provides an opportunity to provide new treatments under a safe and closely observable environment so that we can see the effects of new treatments that can be effective or potentially effective in our patients. So we're hoping to run lots of clinical trials here at the NeuRA campus and to really become a clinical trial centre for these disorders.
I'll be looking forward to seeing that in action.
Well, I hope that all of the patients and the clinicians and scientists do too. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Thank you, Karen.
Pleasure.